They are not talking or walking yet, but a group of Niagara babies are being honored for their contribution to teaching over the past year.
Roots of Empathy is a program that's delivered to kids in elementary schools, which involves a parent and child relationship, which we use to discuss empathy and help kids to better understand that.
The program was started by Toronto educator Mary Gordon back in 1996.
Mary worked at the TDSB school board originally as a kindergarten teacher, and she's well known in parts of Ontario, and certainly more so now. She started the Parent Family Literacy Centres back in the early 80s, 1981 I believe. And during her experiences there and as a kindergarten teacher, out of that became the development of the Roots of Empathy program and a sister program that came to be in about 2005 called Seeds of Empathy.
The program centers on an infant and a parent who visit the classroom several times over the school year.
They come in for 9 visits, the mother and the baby. And basically what we do is I go in as what we call a pre-visit prior to the family visit to talk about the baby's environment, how the baby is possibly being brought up by the mother and the family. And then the family comes in and the mother shows the empathy towards obviously her daughter, and in my case the daughters, and then I go in for a post-visit afterwards and I pull it all together on how the baby and the mother interacting can spill off into the kids, the students, and their interactions toward each other.
The program, now in its 13th year, has taught close to 1,800 elementary school children here in Niagara.
Our focus is that they have a better understanding of what empathy is and how they can use that in their day-to-day interactions with peers, family, and others.
The program's focus is empathy building, so taking on the perspective of others. And within that, we're teaching some very key and core values of understanding people's perspective. That's basically what empathy is about, understanding the other person's perspective. So children are talking about feelings in particular, and what we call emotional literacy, learning feeling words, learning to label feelings, especially in our little star teacher here, the baby. We talk about temperament, how we all have different temperaments, the way we react to different things, and that there's 9 different temperament traits that make us who we are. We talk about neuroscience, how babies grow and how our brains grow through love, through attachment, through the different 5 senses, the different experiences that we have. Those are examples of some of the traits that we speak to.
This past year saw 89 parents and their babies take part in visiting over 80 classrooms throughout the Niagara region.
Well, I work at the school. I'm one of the French teachers at Canadian Martyrs, and the Roots of Empathy teacher, Mrs. Krasinski, asked us if we wanted to be involved in it. And I know how great the program is, so we thought we'd use the opportunity to come visit once a month.
Sonya believes the experience was great for both the students and her son Luca.
It was amazing. The kids loved it. We got to watch all the different stages that Luca would go through. It was especially great since the students saw me while I was pregnant, since I teach at the school. So they got to make that connection of, Madame is pregnant, now here's Luca. And they would get excited each month when we'd come in for our visits.
Research has shown those who have participated in the Roots of Empathy program have better social and emotional skills while reducing their level of aggression. In Niagara, you're watching The Source.